What are your thoughts on coming out?
I did it a long time ago.
It was in 1953 at 10 a.m. when they cut me out.
Have you ever come out to anyone before?
It's obvious.
When I meet people, they pretty well know I'm gay.
And I'm so butch, so I have no problems.
How would you feel about sharing your coming out story on camera?
I have no problem with it. In fact, you could probably even make a movie or a musical out of mine.
Great, let's get started.
Hollywood.
When did you first realize you were gay?
I'd say about 2 years old for me. I was just being myself. I just loved men. Nothing sexually, I just liked to be around men.
For me, it was going to the matinees when I was a young kid. Oh my God. Flash Gordon, Hopalong Cassidy, Billy the Kid. I always knew something inside of me was different because I had a different reaction to men that I did for women.
For me, I was probably around 5 or 6 years old, and I loved looking at the underwear section of Sears catalogs.
See, that was women's section for me.
No, men's section for me, never the women.
What did you come out as?
I came out as me, and I liked men. No, I didn't. I loved them. I didn't have a name.
When I came out, I couldn't wait to jump into bed with a man. Period. I mean, there was no hiding it.
I'm not really sure what you mean by coming out.
Tell somebody that you're gay.
I don't think I ever really said the word gay. I just did.
It didn't exist.
Yeah, for real.
I confess that I've never been to bed with a woman, and I've never had the desire.
When did you come out?
I was 27 to my mother finally. She kept saying, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? So I just wrote this letter to this awesome woman and told her that I'm gay.
The first truly gay experience I had was in the 7th grade in Arkansas, and a new guy had moved to town, and he was just the cutest guy, and one night he came over to the house for a sleepover, and I asked him what it was like kissing the girls, and he said, "Here, let me show you."
All right, praise the Lord.
And I came out in May of 1960.
Oh my God.
The whole month?
It's probably in San Francisco, so yes.
It was a year-long celebration.
My coming out was totally planned. I got a fake library card and I checked out books on homosexuality so I could find out terms back then like trade and butch and queen. I always knew I was gay, and I didn't want anybody to break my secret. Because in 1960, if they found out you were gay, I mean, kids today talk about coming out. When I came out, you didn't say a word about it. And if I would have told anyone I was gay, that would be the end of me.
Did anyone ever react negatively?
Before coming out, my dad was a policeman in my hometown, and I fall in love. And I'd written someone a letter, and he threatened to kill me. And it hurt so much that my dad would actually, and I knew that he would do it if he found out I was a queer. But I busted up and go, this isn't even my handwriting. Why do you think I would do something like this, you know? And it was scary. Hearing that from your parent, he was adamant about that, and that hurt.
And my dad was always trying to prove I was gay. Here I was, trying to be just a regular guy, and he was literally out to get me. It wasn't to support and say, Bill, that's okay, you're gonna be fine. He ostracized me.
Do you want to talk about your family?
Well, I never said to my mom or to my 2 brothers I'm gay. But over time, it was very clear. They all knew who I was, and they all accepted who I was.
Because you're still the same person.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be treated like a person, not, oh, he's gay or that. I wanted to be a people.
Yeah.
When did coming out become a thing?
It started in the 70s, and then in the 80s, everybody came out, even the people from the Midwest. It was okay all of a sudden to be gay.
Is coming out important?
Of course.
Yes, I think it's very important that everyone accept who they are. That's the only way you can be honest with the world.
Are there any other coming out experiences you want to share?
You only come out once.
Well, you can come out to each person.
Oh, coming out to people? I would have had a very boring life if I hadn't have come out.
I'm glad I was able to.
Totally.
These kids are so blessed to have this. I mean, I was blessed because I've heard stories from people older than me. Everybody has helped everybody along the way.
What's the best part about being out?
The best to me is being out.
And not losing friends.
The people you meet during your life, there's a certain kindredness with others that are gay.
What do you have to say to anyone thinking about coming out?
Go for it.
I say do it in your own time.
It's not as frightening as you may think
In fact, it's quite pleasurable.
in many ways.
I gotta be me.
Sing it, baby.